Hello guys, I welcome all of you to my world, my hub, and that is the Rakis Hub. If you are a new viewer, you are welcome. Hit the subscribe button and let's have fun. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much guys for your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been away for some weeks now. I had I had two set of exams to write, so I had to sit up and do the needful. You know how we do it. So let's jump straight to today's video. Before we start, let's have a simple prayer. We thank the Lord God Almighty for rain, for joy, and for pain, and for everything. We appreciate that power. Okay, so we are in a new month, and I want you guys to have that new thing from me in your life. I want you to have that new touch from me in your life. It is nothing but the positive vibes, nothing but the positive mindset, the positive thinking. Positive thinking does not mean you ignore life, less unpleasantness situation, or positive mindset does not mean that things are going to move the way you want it, or things are going to be smooth, or things are going to move the way you think. But then positive thinking and mindset here means as those unpleasantness approach you, you also move to it, or you approach it in a more positive way and in productive way. Positive thinking starts with self-talk, which is the unspoken thoughts that runs through your mind. These thoughts can either be positive or negative. If the thoughts that runs through your mind are mostly negative, your outlook life is more negative, which is pessimistic. That is, you're always thinking of negativity. So before you start a task, you see yourself as a failure. When you sit before the exam, you start thinking of racing because you'll be thinking, I'll fail. How am I going to pass these exams? So the negative thoughts that runs through our mind affects our way of thinking. And when our thoughts are positive, we are likely optimistic, which is we practice positivity. We see before something, we see success, we see ourselves doing it, we see that our will power in us. So the way you think affects the effort you put in something. It's not easy to go through life holding on the things that weighs us down. It can be doubt, it can be fear, resentment, hatred, bitterness, jealousy. But the problem here is when you allow these things to stay in you, it takes up the space that is meant for the good things that you are to have in life. So, a great man compared life to a container that is meant to contain peace, love, joy, happiness, boldness, creativity, confidence. But then, when you allow these negative things to stay in the container, it pushes out the good things and occupy the space meant for these good things that you are supposed to have in life. The reason why some people do not enjoy their life is because of their container. Their mind, their container is contaminated. 10% worry, 15% bitterness, 15% mad at their colleague, 20% guilt, 20% jealousy. My roomie have this more than I am. My colleague have this more than I am. And they don't realize that 80% of their container is negative. So at times they ask themselves that why do not have room for joy? Why do not have room for peace? Why do not have room for creativity? But unknowingly, they fill their container with negativity. 80% of their container is full of negativity. So they have only 20% for joy, 20% for peace, 20% for creativity or confidence, which is not enough. Babe, Bro, you got to change that mindset. You got to have that positive vibes. You have to change that mind. You have to let your container be filled with the goodies that you need to enjoy life. Do not allow your past mistakes to affect you now. Do not allow your past mistakes to punish you now and fill your container. This is a new month. Do not give space for fear. Do not give space for worry. Do not allow jealousy to stay in your container. Do not give space for bitterness. Do not allow hatred to be in your container. And this is life. It is possible that these things may come, but then when it comes, you have the power to control it, whether it will stay or not. So you know what? When they come knock at your door, you say, hey, stay out there. I don't need you in my container, because I want my container to be filled with the goodies that I want and I need to enjoy life. You know what? You control what you think. You control your life. You control what comes in your container. As I said it earlier on, we all have negative feelings and emotions, but then when they do come, we control it. We know how to handle it, whether to let it stay or not. So in this new month, learn to protect what stays in your container. So you know what? When you wake up in the morning, you make sure you empty your mind of the negativity from the other day. You clear your mind of the bitterness. You clear your mind of the fear. You clear your mind of the resentment. You clear your mind of the doubt. Maybe your colleague didn't treat you well. Maybe you were mad at your mates. When you wake up in the morning, make sure you clear all those things, and make sure you don't also allow those things from the other day to affect the new day. Make sure that in this new month, you're not going to allow those that happened in the older months, the past 3 months of 2023, to affect this new month of April. When you choose not to do this, it gives you a bad energy for the day. It gives you a bad energy for the month, and it wears you down. You wouldn't be able to progress because you have weights pulling you down. Do not allow the past mistakes. Do not allow the mistakes from the other day. Do not allow what that person did to you the other month affect this new month. It's actually not going to affect the month, but you that is going to affect. And there wouldn't be any progress in your life. So as we start this new month, empty out the guilt, empty out the fear, empty out the doubt, empty out the hatred, empty out the jealousy. When these infections come, do not allow them to stay. Let it stay out there and enjoy this new month. And I believe that when you do this, you will step into a new level of your life, with joy, with peace, with love, with confidence, creativity, into a new level. Happy new month. Do not enjoy this alone. Share it with your friends and colleagues so that they will also have the positive vibe and the positive feel. Stay blessed.